All right, Sergio, we made it.
We're here.
Ferrari of Austin, yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here because we're gonna do a Formula One event on Sunday, and I'm trying to get 20 seats for anyone that's watching, because we want to build this car community in Austin. Everybody's really excited about cars. It's not about the cloud chasing, it's about the fun experience. This kind of feels like LA 8 years ago. Don't let me distract you, Sergio. How are you?
Doing great, my man.
What do you got in there?
Got a new camera.
So this one is completely different from the other one. The other video that we did, a lot of you guys mentioned that you really like the camera. Well, this one is even better, if you will. I want to say that this one is called the Insta360 One X2. The difference between this one and the other one is this one shoots 360. You see both the eyes right here facing each way. And the beautiful thing of this camera is you don't have to point to shoot whatever you're looking at. Yeah. You can shoot just walking in.
Literally put it anywhere you want.
You can go in and then later reframe it on the edit. Then it's got great image stabilization on it. You can edit from the app. You can use the app to shoot, all that good stuff.
It's waterproof.
It's waterproof. Yeah. The selfie stick is invisible.
When you have it extended,
yeah, you can't see it.
The AI. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy.
No idea. Yeah. The colors are vibrant. Everything is good. So we want to show you guys what Sergio can do with a piece of kit like that.
I'm excited.
That's right. Let's go inside. Let's show everybody, because we're also going to be driving a car, guys. And it's really important to me that I show you the right car and I drive the right car for what you're about to see. Trust me. It makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Oh, Sergio, you made it. As you guys know, I bought my Ferrari here in Ferrari of Austin, but I had to buy it online. So I really pictured, because I ordered an SF90, as you guys know, and I really wanted to picture what the experience would be like if it was perfect for me buying a car. What it's like to pick up a car really that day and take it out, like, and if you have all the possibilities. And I think the funnest way to do it is exactly like this. Let me show you. As I mentioned to you guys, I ordered a Ferrari SF90. The really cool thing about this car, and what really caught my eye, was when they make it a hybrid. 3 motors, 3 electric motors, 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 16 2.1. This is like Ferrari's 918, if you will. It's the hottest car right now on the market. Everybody wants one because it's so fast. Now, is this the car that I ordered? Sadly, it's not, Sergio, so we're gonna have to go look at another one. Man, every now and then you buy a car and you go, why didn't I just get every single option in the car? I love the car so much, I need everything in it. Years ago, as you guys know, I had a black 918. I ordered the first one that came out. It was black on black. It didn't even have carbon fiber. And you guys know that that to me is a sin. And the sticker was $850,000. That's a pretty good deal if you look at prices. But I liked the car so much, and after driving it a year, I said, I need to get the best spec car that exists out there. And I went out there and got the 918 in acid green, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was one of the best decisions ever, even though it cost $2 million. It was worth the price. And here, as you guys can tell, this has every single collector item in the car. It's got the green, white, and red everywhere on the seats. It's a red car outside. It's got things that you don't see in a lot of cars. So obviously, I couldn't resist myself, and I sat here to tell you that this is not the car either. So Sergio, go show them another one. The 812 Superfast. You guys know I love this line of Ferrari. What makes it so special is that big engine on the front rather than on the back, rear-wheel drive, and lots of power. I had back in the day a 599, and it was one of the my favorite cars I've ever had. My wife loved it. It's simple, it's big, it's spacious, it's nice to drive, and whenever you want to go crazy, those 800 horsepower sound maniac. That engine note is delicious. F1 Ferrari is the best sound in the world. V12s, you know they got it. Rear-wheel drive, my God. So of course I couldn't pass up the opportunity in sitting in this car and tell you that this is not the car either, because we need more extreme shit. Sergio, go show them extreme shit. thinking about extremes, the SP2 Monza might be one of the most extreme cars you've ever seen. This is basically an F8 like the one we just saw, but completely modded to look retro. And I know you guys are looking at this and saying, this is beautiful, but it looks kind of old but modern. And that's exactly it. Ferrari launched a brand new line to celebrate all of their old classics and bring them back in a modern way. So this car has basically that engine, that V12 that sits on the front, rear-wheel drive. It's epic. I mean, you want something, there's no roof. What you're seeing is what you get right here. So, because what you get is what you see, this car is not road legal. So we can't take this car out. So this is not the car. Actually, our car is waiting for us outside. So let's go outside. I don't know why we did this. And well, no, don't worry about it, guys. I didn't clickbait you into believing that I was gonna take my fucking car out. Yeah, I know, right?
You haven't even driven it though.
I can picture everybody like, oh yeah, I haven't even driven it. This car just landed here in Austin and it's been sitting at the dealership, which by the way, I can't thank these guys enough for having my back during this move. They have all my cars here. I feel horribly and terribly about it, but they're hooking.
You're gonna sell it. You're gonna come back, the ass is gonna be gone and be like, sorry, the offer doesn't.
They better not. They better not. That's wifey's car. I mean, the Rolls, the Aston, it's a family get-together. But the reason why we're out here is because we want to check out the F8 Tributo. That's a Spider too, it's a Tributo. So the difference between these two cars, it's simple. Same line, old car, new car. But the reality is, everybody says that this car is identical to that one. And no, we gotta explain it and at least hope that it's different. In what way, in what sense, right? Because I did spend $600,000 here.
Like twice as much as that.
And that's half the money, right? So when you're looking at a car that's half the money, you obviously are gonna have a lot of Pista owners that are like, why the fuck are you making this car so cool and so fast, so quickly? But man, in every single line, whether it's an Audi, right? Like with the RS4, when the RS4 comes out, immediately the next year the new A4 comes out.
Yes.
It's the same right here. When the Pista comes out, when the Pista Spider comes out, then the new one came out. When the Aperta came out, the new 488 came out. So this is supposed to be the 488, but like the new modern 488 that actually competes in the space.
That was the issue.
The
like
488,
when the 458 transitioned from the Speciale to the 488. It was a terrible car.
It was a weird transition. Yeah, the transition wasn't good.
At least it's a good transition.
Yes.
Even if they're similar cars, you're getting such a good car for the money.
Well, if you're getting that car for $300,000, are you kidding me? And now I understand why there's people that get mad, but don't worry about it, Ferrari guys. As you all know, that car does not depreciate for some reason. And this one, you know, it's a regular Ferrari car. It does what it's supposed to do. But when they're brand new, they're hot on the market.
If
so
you have the money and you can hold it, you got to buy the Pista.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this is the new car, so when the Pista comes out, Endocycle, new car, and the really cool thing about this one is it actually competes. The 720 was such a fuck you benchmark for everybody. And the 488 was slow, it didn't sound great, like it didn't have an identity. Now, if you're telling me that I'm getting a Pista in a comfortable spec, then I'm talking about 720 shit. And I like that, because then we're back at we're back competing again
Ferrari's
with everything.
Back in
the mix, yes. And it looks great, but if you really look at it, it's the same car. Look at the hood entrance. Like they just gave it the new design outside with the new headlights and all that stuff. But you have the aero entrances are basically the same. You get a little bit more with the lights right here.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. The side vents, they're right there on both cars. They just changed where the carbon fiber is and how it's cut. And then on the back, you guys are gonna see this right here. They're identical, except new design affecting it, and then the good old Pista. So Sergio, I think it's time for us to shut the hell up, go drive this, and see if it really lives up to its name, and if finally Ferrari got into the level where we wanted, which, listen, with this, they did, SF90, they did. I'm just gonna go ahead and say they did on this one too, but then I don't want people saying, they must be sponsoring you. I fucking wish, guys. Let's go, Ferrari. Holy crap, this is really different from my car.
Yeah.
This is not really the same, but I feel like it's a good in between. Like that line that goes all the way here, that's not in my car. That line is actually just like a piece of leather. That's a screen probably for the AC, that makes sense. Cameras, lift, and then up here, normally you would have those things right here. And you change the air vents. You can still feel it's the same car. I mean, it's the same structure and whatnot. But it feels like, if you look at the steering wheel, because it doesn't have like the new thing like the SF90 or the Roma, this is kind of like a 0.5 between that and the new cars. So I wonder when they're going to change it. But let's turn it up and let's see what the hell goes on. It doesn't sound any more like a microwave. The future is incredible. We've been driving the car a little bit while we find a place to really push it, and I put it in bumpy mode. How quiet is it
night and day
compared to the Pista? Like, you can't feel it. And I understand why a lot of people will get in this car and go like, ugh, this is not aggressive. It's not supposed to be the track car. It's supposed to be the car that you go to Rodeo Drive on, that you go to all these events in. The steering wheel is gorgeous, like insanely. I love the feel of it instantly. The transmission, I haven't pushed it or anything, but the transmission is not violent. In the Pista, it's kind of like a Lamborghini transmission. It's a bam, bam, bam. You feel your heart coming out of your mouth at some point when you're braking. This is really manageable. I haven't gotten myself in trouble. I haven't done anything weird. I like it. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is that this car actually has the same engine as my car. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I know it's tweaked and whatnot. This is the same engine as in the Pista. So you're supposed to have like that fuck you power from the start, kind of like a 720S. So all I'm supposed to be doing in order to get that is basically take it off bumpy road mode and then put it in race mode. And that sounds pretty elegant if you ask me. Now, all the smoothness, all that stuff, it's supposed to be great for the car. I know a lot of people are going to complain about, oh, the car is just too easy to drive. It doesn't sound as loud. Because there's really no, like, there's no sound. Yeah. It reminds me so much of the 720. The 720 is really quiet when you're driving it. And I know some people disappointed about it, but also, you get in the 765 LT and there's people complaining the fucking car just vibrates too much. Yeah. You can't please everyone. I can't even please my wife, guys. Wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the sound is like the one thing you can fix with a simple exhaust.
You just put a simple exhaust in the car and then you're set. Yeah. But we need to find some, you know what? We got some open road, Sergio. Oh. I have it in race mode. Ooh.
It does sound pretty good.
It sounds just like mine, but not muted. And you hear that turbo, how it just like... Yeah. Hang on, this is an up... Oh! It would have been very responsible to me to keep accelerating, Sergio. So as you can tell, I'm a very responsible. Very responsible. Man, the push from the car is fucking nuts!
Instant.
It's instant, and it doesn't feel like a turbocharged engine. It's identical to the Pista. It does. The transmission, and look, I'm gonna brake a little hard in here. It gives you the shift where you're feeling it, but it's not killing you at all. Oh my God. The car just wants to, I'm sorry, who is gonna get in this car and go like, oh no, this is too boring?
Yeah, so much power.
I mean, the car is dancing the whole way through, just adjusting the steering wheel smooth. But you gotta know what you're doing if you're gonna step on it.
The chassis feels great.
It feels just like the Pista. It feels sturdy. I actually can't believe it's aluminum. I have no idea. Aluminum, I'm sorry. I have no idea how Ferrari's doing this, because you're really, the stiffness of carbon fiber really makes a big difference. A humongous difference. Man, it pushes. What can I tell you about the braking? The braking is just like the Pista's braking, but it doesn't make the noise that my Pista makes. Wow. It is truly insane.
It's so fast, it turns your stomach around. Oh my God.
Just so you know, I'm barely touching the gas pedal. The transmission is a whole different level. On mine, it's very emotional, which is obviously what you're looking for in those cars, right? Yeah. You're getting the bam, bam, bam on every shifting that you do. It's very Lambo-like. Yeah. It does like the fuck you, yeah. But you're supposed to be fucking fucked. I don't know how to say it, but you're supposed to feel that. You're supposed to feel like your heart coming out of your mouth. But in this, doesn't truly do that. It's very easy
unreal
to drive, and it's ready for a launch, Sergio. We were going sideways for a little bit there. This is so fast. This is 720 fast. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Ferrari needed to get on their shit. The 488 was too muted. The 488 didn't have a personality. The 488 didn't have one thing that excelled at everything. This is fucking amazing at everything. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say, the 488 was really good at being an everyday car.
Yeah, it was too comfortable.
This brings that with it.
Yeah.
But on the twist of that Manettino, you put it on race, you're not even taking the traction control. If you're not killing any of the electronics, how much does the car dance?
Oh yeah, just going left and right, it's going crazy.
Oh my God, the one thing is, yeah, the sound is really muted. Absolutely muted. You can't hear anything, but it's good. You're not buying this car to be like, wow, wow. And again, you put the exhaust in the car, or you lower the back window, kind of like in the Pista.
Yeah.
You want to hear a little bit more, plus your exhaust. You're golden.
Yeah.
You're golden.
It does everything, and it's their entry level kind of supercar.
I love how bipolar these cars are getting. Man,
they do everything.
This is wow. Getting into very illegal speeds at a very high rate. Holy shit balls.
It's a dangerous car. Someone's gonna get in here not realizing how much power.
Oh yeah. Because when you get in these cars and you don't know really how to drive and how to control the car. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I can get out of trouble. Yeah. And you have it in normal mode and you put it in bumpy mode. It's a very daily like car. No one's gonna think, oh, this could kill me if I just step on it. Oh, boys, it absolutely will if you don't know what you're doing. So watch out when you do it in race mode. And Ferrari, you fucking nailed it. Nailed it. This is what we needed to see with a normal daily mid-engine car. Like, we're back. We have something going on. We used to have the sound and the crazy. Now we have the composed and the stupid fast. This should have been called the stupid fast.
That's
you're welcome, Ferrari. I gotta say, dude, that was like
car for the money?
I'd say that's unexpected. Yeah, for the money. Guys, you get one of these for half the freaking price.
Beautiful car. I love the back end.
Oh,
the whole car's beautiful.
The front, it is gorgeous.
Is great.
And all those little additions that they made to the car, it really made a humongous difference. Like huge. It's a way better sound system. It's a way, I mean, this is a different car because it's supposed to be mild. It's not supposed to be as intense as that one, but it's very comfortable, it's very quiet, it does all the shifting perfectly. I mean, Jesus, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Every single thing was upgraded little by little, like calibration in a car. Little upgrades make such a big difference. And the radio, the sound system, the navigation system, everything in it was way better than in mine, if you will. Mine does feel a little bit older, but man, the value, Sergio, you can get that for...
This is gonna hold its value.
Well, but that's double the price. So if you're looking for a car that can do this, pretty much, just get an exhaust in one of these. And they look incredible.
They do.
Ferrari. You know, we had some problems back in the day. Those cars, we're not talking to them. I still think the same thing.
You're a fanboy now.
But these new ones, can you not be a fanboy?
I can't wait for the SF90, dude.
I can't wait either. But remember, we're also gonna give you a 10% discount if you want to get the camera. So the description is gonna be in the link below. A lot of people love the video. We already released it in Spanish, so I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy it. Get to create, baby. Get to create.